3, 2, 1, go!
What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. Let me put my little music back on. What's up, y'all? Hey, we're gonna put my little sign up. So what's up, everybody? Hey, I'm cooking tonight. Y'all, we got our car to the room. Y'all know what time it is tonight. Yeah. You already know. You know we're fans and butts. Y'all know.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so just in case we did not do it, let's run this intro one more time.
So basically, based upon the rules of YouTube and the community guidelines, we have to make sure that we cover ourselves with the use of, if we're going to be using content, we have to recreate it, add some commentary to it, fix it up, whatever the case may be. It can never be the original. Anyways, this is my fair use, copyright, recreation, and just making sure that I abide by the community guidelines and the rules and regulations of YouTube in reusing this content.
What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. Clap your hands if you are here. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. What's up, everybody? What is going on? Yeah, turn the mics up. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I see you. How to do? I'm BBL Drizzy, except I ain't got no BBL. This is all mine. Listen, y'all already know the rules. Y'all come on in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What's up, everybody? Y'all make sure y'all do what it do. Listen here, y'all go in the description. Y'all already know what to do in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that donate button. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing started early and out of the way. CC said you may, yes, baby, you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for Pride. You better be here too, CC. Okay. Let's do it. I want to get Jamal out the way. I really want to get Jamal out the way. Do I got it? I know I do. I want to get Jamal out the way. One is because I don't have a problem with Jamal. I really don't. I think, do I want to say I think? Get my mind together, Lord. I feel like going on. Feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, feel like going on. All right, y'all. Look. So Jamal, let's see right here. Jamal then got engaged on this past Sunday. And I want to say, I love you too, baby. Jamal got engaged this past Sunday. And I'm going to say this. I applaud him. I applaud him for deciding to do his thing and want to get married to somebody. He grown. You got in trouble for singing this song. What's up, Elder Carpenter? So here we go, y'all.
Blessing to be right in front of your eyes, and you don't even know. You don't even know what God's got for you. Amazingly beautiful woman, amazingly brilliant.
Can I just, y'all, hold on. Is it me? Build a Barbie. Is it me? Why does he have his clown suit on? What? Why he got this clown? Like you look like you about to go. You look like the maitre d'. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what. Hold on, I got it. Sir, let me find it. I know what I need. I know what I need. This. That's what I feel like when I watch this. I don't like this. Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, the Ringmaster. Is that what it's giving y'all? Am I wrong? All right. Okay. So first of all, let me just go ahead.
Amazingly brilliant woman. Last year she graduated with her doctorate degree, and I saw her walk across that stage and get her doctorate degree, and the Lord said, "You big dummy, what are you waiting on?"
Jamal, stop lying. You saw all that scattered ass. I'm 10 minutes in. I said, Jamal, Jamal. Hold on, wait. Jamal.
Oh, Lord.
Jamal, you saw all that scattered ass running across that stage, and you said, swallow that. That's what you said, Jamal. Jamal, you didn't say that. Hold on, I gotta make this thing big. Jamal, you saw her walk across that stage. All you could say was,
fucking God, nigga, you up
fucking the shit.
You are fucking me.
Say that shit.
You fucking the shit out of me. You fucking the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. That's why Tasha caught your ass down there in Fort Lauderdale. Aww. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
What a great point.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Elizabeth, he looked at her, he had one look at her, and he said, baby Carrie, what's the name? Carrie, baby, come get
These nuts.
Yeah, baby, okay. That's what you said, baby. You said, come get. That's what you said, come get.
These nuts.
That's what you said, because you said, in a little while, you're going to be swallowed up. Oh, yes, and you're going to be.
Fucking God, nigga, you up.
Fucking the shit.
You are fucking me.
Say that shit.
You fucking the shit out of me. You fucking the shit out of me.
And then we're going to have a. Come here, Cole. Baby, we're going to have a come here, Cole moment. Yeah, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Jamal, you know to be a.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat.
Huh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Come here, Cole.
Look, what's up, Charlotte? Yeah, so I just want to go ahead and just say this right here real quick. I think that testing, mic check 1 2. Okay, I think that Jamal is grown. Can we do that real quick? Jamal is grown, and he's a pastor, and we would love for him to be just accountable for the position, right? For the position that he is in. We would just love for him to just be accountable and just do right. That's my thing. That's my thing. Just be accountable and do right. You decide to get with Carrie, baby. And, we don't want you to do wrong and all kind of crazy stuff. We don't want you to get voted out because you got a wayward ding-a-ling. We just want you to do right. You get what I'm saying? Oh, don't worry. We finna get to the other part. I know that's why y'all here. That's why I left the comment section open. What's up, Darius? That's what, hey, Darius, if you want to come on too, you can, because I'm Miko supposed to be coming on in a second. I'm gonna text her real quick and let her know that I'm about to get down to the get down. Okay. But yeah. So the thing is this right here. I just want him to do right, because if it wasn't for Jamal Bryant, New Birth would be one of those churches where, it would be those abandoned big mega churches, and it would be talking about the stories that happened at New Birth, the successes of what New Birth did and everything of that nature. But Jamal is Miko in the comments? But Jamal went to that church and revitalized everything, and he's doing so much. You said you don't believe that, Auntie? I do. It's okay for us to have different opinions. Okay, it really is okay for us to have different opinions. I respect your opinion, and I know you respect mine. So that's my thought. But let's go and finish playing this.
I am so grateful. I am so grateful to God that she has consented to be my wife. Would you help me? Thank God for Dr. Carrie Turner. Come on. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how happy I am, how happy my family is, how happy my children are, and I hope my church is happy for me.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. New Birth was about $4 million in the hole. Okay, $14 million in the hole. So Jamal has done a lot since he's been there. Okay, he's done a lot. Now, it is what it is. If y'all want to argue about that in the comments, you know what I'm saying? We're not exalting the pastor, okay? We're not exalting the pastor. I'm just basically saying the man has done a great job since he's been there. You know, he's had a little controversy, but he's done a great job. You know, it is what it is. And I'm not praising him as if he's God. I'm just acknowledging the work that he's done since he's been there. Okay. All right. So, you know, I hope and pray. I hope and pray. They text me and told me they said she's a builder Barbie. She's a builder Barbie, but you know, hey, Carrie's Jamal has a type, okay? Jamal has a type. If you look at all the women he's dated, whether dark or light skin, they all look the same. Okay. They look like Giselle, or you know, have some type of, you know, similarities towards Giselle. Okay. All right. So I think that kind of wraps that part up, you know. But I want to do something real quick, and then we're going right into the next segment. Y'all that's just now coming in, please make sure y'all hit that donate button, Cash App, King Jive Show, or DeMarioJives. Listen, I'm gonna be on y'all ass tonight, so I don't want y'all to play with me. Okay. I need y'all to go ahead and let it rain on tonight, okay? Because I'm gonna go and drop some truth onto you. I pray to God, I cross my fingers and I pray to God. I pray to God Miko don't lose it tonight. Because you know, Miko has some pent-up frustration, and rightfully so. She got a chance to watch the video, and like I explained to her, it was a lot of things that was said, and it was a lot of things that happened over the course of these past these past 5 years, a bunch of drama and things that have taken place. And a lot of things that were misconstrued. And, you know, because people were not willing to talk, this is why things went the way that they did. And i.e. me, and it was so many other people, because again, it was a bunch of conflict that's been going on. So make sure y'all hit this, make sure y'all hit the donate button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's almost 300 of y'all on here now. Hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get into it. And wait a minute. Yeah, we'll be right back after this. Thank you so much for watching the show. I really hope that you are enjoying. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to donate. Don't forget to subscribe to all other social medias. Don't forget those things, okay? Listen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us. We would love for you to be a part of us. Hey, while you guys are sitting there, please make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget. Also, while you're sitting there, please make sure you share the video with somebody on all social medias. Let me not forget to tell you that you can donate. Thank you for supporting the platform. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting that like button. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. All right, y'all, we are back. Let's go ahead and get into this topic of discussion. Y'all know earlier today, Conscious was live, and he was talking about the situation with DM, right? I don't even want to the cigar vlogger, Dick in the Mouth Man, him over there. It's been so much stuff, and I really try my best to just not even deal with this. Yeah, y'all go ahead and share it. I left the comment section open because anybody that want to get slick, you can catch it today. Okay, you can catch it today, no problem. It's been so much stuff that's been said that is definitely not true. That's definitely not true. I really enjoyed my time with Conscious and Andrea this morning, this afternoon, one of them, right? And I want to start out by saying this. Cheryl, I want to really start out by saying this, that I don't have to be mad at somebody. I don't have to hold anything with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to make it very plain. Hey, babies. I try to make it very plain that me and Conscious don't have to have the same friends. Okay? Sure. Is you a mod? No. Me and Conscious don't have to have the same friends, right? Auntie, like I'm not upset with Auntie because Auntie Deb like Larry and Conscious and with me. Auntie Deb is a independent person. I do not control. I'm gonna say that one more time. I do not control Auntie Deb. I don't control Cheryl. I don't control none of y'all. Respectfully, hear me when I say this. Respectfully, hear me when I say this. I don't control none of y'all motherfuckers that love me, support me, hit that like button, subscribe, donate. I don't control none of y'all. Okay? Not now one of y'all. So if I see y'all on Conscious thing, if I see y'all on the Dick Vlogger, anybody else on Larisha's, I don't control no motherfucker. You hear me? Here my brother go right here. Hey dears.
Hey brother. Hey everybody.
So my brother, he was watching the show. You know, he saw the show this morning because he told me, he said, bro, don't go over there. Don't go. Said, don't go over there. I was already on the show by that time. But the thing about it is that nobody wants to hear facts and truth. You get what I'm saying? Nobody, especially people that have been, if you have a liking for someone, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear all the bad stuff. You know, because Auntie Deb is like one of them, you know, she like everybody. She like all of them. You know what I'm saying? She don't want me to fight with them. And like I told Auntie Deb, is that me and Conscious, we've been cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just we have a common denominator, and that common denominator ain't common denominating. So this is what I want to do tonight, because now, Darius, you saw it. Now
I didn't see it all, but I caught a portion of it.
Right. Now, Auntie Trish is another. Auntie Trish is very neutral. Now, when Auntie Trish sees some bullshit going on, she gonna be like, hey, bitch, I ain't in that. I'm been it and I ain't in it. Okay. I'm gonna be up in the motherfucking clouds, and that's where the fuck I'm gonna stay. Because if I see some bullshit going on, I don't want to be nowhere involved. Okay. Period. Now, what I was trying to say, because Miko supposed to be coming, and I pray to God. I pray to Lord she took her Wheaties today. Praise God. For those of us who've been around for a minute, y'all really know how this shit went down. It went down and it went down. I hate reliving this stuff again, because how this shit went down, how this stuff went down, it went down. you know, they'll want to, and it pisses me off that certain people want to play victim. Okay. Certain people want to like they're like here now, you know, I hope y'all praying for bitch. I'm not praying shit. Whatever the fuck you get is what the fuck you get. Y'all, you set your ass out here, and just like when Conscious showed that video and he was sitting up there with that AK-47 and everything like that, I was like, no, Daryl, no, Daryl, no. But see, don't nobody want to take into account. And then they talking about I'm flip-flopping, I'm jumping across the things. Cynthia, Sin, you gonna be my moderator too, baby. I like you, Sin. You saw that. Oh Lord. And so I'm sitting up here and I'm like, what's the boy name? Oh Lord, here we go. Hey, sis.
What's going on? I'm just gonna be quiet right now.
Hey, love.
Hey, brother Darius.
Damn it. Okay. So we sitting up here, and then what's the boy name? Knockout wants to come on charging at me because he feels some type of way because I'm coming at Larry, and I'm like, first of all, if you know the story, you would understand why I said the things that I've said, and it's like I'm trying to be as professional as possible and not go all the way off because I'm just like y'all coming on trying to make me get all out of character, and it's not about that. The whole show with Conscious was about Cigar Man. That's what it was about. But you had people coming. Well, I don't want to say, but he came on asking me about the situation and why I'm like, sir, if you know the story, you know the story. You know why. And I'm like, you ain't been in this stuff like I've been in this stuff. You ain't been around like I've been around. And then when we were doing the show, this shit was still going on, right? This stuff was still going on. Darius was there. Darius saw it because the whole King panel and whatever the fuck we was called at that time, the whole panel saw this shit still going on. And we was all looking like, they was like, Mario, why you keep bringing your name up? And I was just like, child, I don't even understand. Now you want to sit out here, you want to sue people. And I'm just like, bitch, why the fuck is you trying to sue Conscious? Because you want to talk about, oh, they came after my mama. Oh, they Conscious put a curse on my family. First of all, sir, and no disrespect to your mother, your father, or the dog. Okay? Roof. No disrespect to none of them. But if your mama was going to pass, baby, it was time and season. Your mother had her time that she was going to close her eyes and check up out of here, whether we like it or not. That's facts. That is the truth. Okay? Your daddy, same thing. Baby, the dog, the same thing. Roof had to get on up out of here at some point or another. Okay? You out here acting like Conscious them got all the power in the world, and if I've observed me correctly, you said you don't believe in God. That's what I'm trying to understand. You don't believe in God, but all of a sudden you a praying man. You're a praying man. What? So make it make sense. And then they attacking my mama, they attacking my family, they attack my kids. Did you not come after mine? Did you not go after Conscious and his mother and she is deceased? Did you not go after Lala's family and stuff? Did you not take your narrow ass and get on the motherfucking road and take your punk ass to motherfucking Atlanta and drive to that nigga's house? Whoever the fuck house it was, you drove through the goddamn gate, did videos, did drive-bys, bitch. I had all the videos, showed all the shit. You did all of that stuff. You did that. You didn't nobody egg you on, didn't nobody do none of that. When this bitch was sitting out here showing them guns, I told that motherfucker Andrea, I said, girl, look, you still there with that bullshit, bitch, I'm out. I don't have time for it. It's bullshit. I'm out. And so I stopped answering the phone. That's why she got mad at me, because I stopped answering the phone. She even said this on, I stopped answering the phone. I didn't want to talk to nobody because I said that shit is too fucking far. Too fucking far. And for all y'all that sit y'all narrow ass over there with motherfucking Fupa, Dupa Boop, sit y'all motherfucking ass over there with doobity doop doop doop. Bitch, let me tell you something. Y'all sat right there and cheered that bitch on. When he talk, so y'all cheering somebody on to go kill somebody? Is that the fuck y'all doing? Because I don't think Daryl Fupa Doop want them motherfucking problems. I don't think Fupa Doop want to be sitting in jail with Big Bubba them. I don't think he want to be doing that bullshit. And then for the fact that you sitting up out here keep antagonizing me and my family and coming at my mother as if I did something to you, when the only motherfucking thing I did to you was told you to stop the bullshit. Don't nobody want to tell the truth. And then when it started going too low and getting too goddamn personal, bitch, that's when all the gloves come off. That's when all the motherfucking gloves come off. And then let's not even forget, because Andrea brought this up, let's not motherfucking forget when y'all sat out here and talked about pulling Miko's arms off, doxing Miko, because y'all was doxing all our asses. When y'all was sitting out here talking, sending me motherfucking pictures of my goddamn house. See, you knew who to fuck with. You thought Larry was doing something so great, so you wanted to attack his ass and you want to antagonize me as if I'm such the bad fucking person. But ain't nobody gonna talk about that right there. Y'all said out here, you attack Miko's business, you attack my business, my graphic company, my crowns, everything. Bitch, these goddamn crowns cost more than what the fuck you making 2, 3, 4 goddamn weeks. And you gonna tell me how much the fuck my shit's supposed to be? I had the whole goddamn recording. And the bitch talking about something, yeah, he didn't share with y'all that I went off on him. Bitch, in your worst day, you ain't finna cuss me out on my goddamn T-Mobile phone. Fuck you mean, nigga. And I mean that, bitch. I ain't out here trying to act like Billy Badass or nothing like that. Bitch, you ain't finna cuss me out.
And brother, if I could say for the record,
ahead.
I was privy to the conversation, why it was going on. I heard the conversation, and it wasn't no cussing out. For the record.
And Darius ain't saying that shit just to be saying it. He was on the motherfucking phone. Miko. You want to say something?
Yeah, I'm coming from a different angle though. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You gonna start talking. I need to check on these cabbages.
Okay. So everybody that's watching, hello viewers, hello King Jives Nation. I see everybody in the chat. And Darius, if I didn't say nothing again, hello. What's so funny about all this is that I've been viral and on social media longer than everybody that we arguing about, including Larry. And one thing I did when I met DeMario was try to guide him through the social media, and I've been telling people this over and over. And one of the things that DeMario does is talk about the news in the church. And I used to tell him when I first met him, I said, DeMario, I watched you for 2 weeks. And I said, I love God for real, not for play. And I said, there's a thin line between truth and lies. It's a thin line between truth and gossip. I said, the minute you tell a story without facts, proofs, and receipts, I'm off you. Because see, when you tell a malicious lie on somebody, it defames their character. And sometimes when you meet people, you got to know that people are out here surviving. And I'm one of those. I tell my story all the time. I put my story on the internet before anybody got to exposing themselves and telling stories and even having interviewees. I've done all that before there was even a live video. So when you defame a person, and especially a person that actually put their story out, because I live on this. My whole thing is that I was a shorty. My mother threw me in the trash. I became a menace to society. I went to the joint. I had a lot of issues, and I shared it with the world. But when I came out the doors of the penitentiary, I came out swinging. I turned my life upside down without a second thought. And so I try to motivate people around the world that God is real. And I ain't your pastor, your preacher, or your prophet, but God is real. Some of you guys didn't never meet me until I bumped into somebody named Juanita Bynum. And that's how me and DeMario met. And could nobody tell that story?
Hold on, Miko. And that's how Larry and Vincent and I all got in cahoots together because he wanted my story and he wanted to talk to Miko.
Okay, so I'm coming from a different angle this time because I want the viewers to understand where the anger is coming from. So you meet people that's doing their thing and they come from all walks of life, but you don't know people for real. And so on the social media, it came a time, and I don't know if a lot of you guys been watching, but YouTube was a time when nobody was even using curse words. And if we hated somebody in a sector, we talked about them, but we did the nines. We talked about their forehead. We talked about how fat they is, how skinny they are. It was just to make viewers laugh, make them feel good because people are going through things in life, and YouTube used to feel good. When I bumped into Daryl, I actually thought that Daryl was sent by God because a lot of you guys don't understand the story here, and I'm not taking you down, but I'm just going to bring up pivotal points. At this time, DeMario was at odds with Larry. And at this time, somebody was following Larry and left Larry, which was Daryl. And he had a letter for DeMario. And I told DeMario, I said, I think he's sent by God because I was trying to calm DeMario down and tell him a thing about professionalism. See, I believe in that. If you're on YouTube or any other social media, you should have some decorum of professionalism. Just because you don't agree with a content creator doesn't mean you have to attack them. And those attacks weren't happening. Then we had a beef sector. And before you know it, it leaked over into the church sector. And then so people get embarrassed when you bring up things that a lot of people are not willing to share with the public since they're so-called public figures. So doxing came along, and it was a hee ha ha thing, and it was not funny. Because if any of you guys that's watching, you got to know, you don't know who's behind the screen. You don't know if you're meeting a pedophile or you meeting a rapist. You don't know if you're meeting a murderer. You don't know if you're meeting somebody that just likes to pick boogers and eat them. You don't know who you're talking to. So it's very important that you don't dox people, but people don't take that serious. And there's no court and no police officer that you can call that's going to go to the person that's doxing you and lock you straight up. We would like to see it because at this time we all have itchy ears. So this is why people that make platforms on social media, they talk about the gossip and the tea of others' downfall because we have itchy ears and it gets them paid. Because it's a payment that happens when you have viewers and you have views. Forget subscriber count, but views. So people have made a living off of this. So my thing is, if you're on YouTube, be professional because it's a job. Now, I'm going to get to the viewers and I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to let you guys comment. But I would like to know, how would you feel if you just got up there and did your God-given thing and you made people laugh, or you taught somebody how to cook, you taught somebody how to be a great mother, or you just shared your gift, your intellect with the world, and somebody comes out the blue and just doesn't like you because of who you're affiliated on YouTube, and they dox you, they get other friends to go along with the program and threaten you, all because of a rumor or somebody else's business. Now, I'm not here to take up for nobody, but one thing I told Daryl when I argued with him is that you don't have no business going this mad at this nigga for, because what did he do to you? But we can't teach nobody nothing on YouTube. And this is where we are today. Out of everybody that had a problem, Larry was just the only one to go sue him. So I'm going to ask you viewers, how would you feel if somebody came around, doxed your life, put your children in trouble, hire gangbangers, attempt to hire a gangbanger to kill you, play games on the internet? This is your life. So when you hear the passion coming from everybody, Jives, CTV, Knockout Media, Andrea, Miko, all the people that were originally involved in this situation. And Larry wasn't even making no videos about this. Now that's facts. But Larry said something to his viewer, which was Daryl. He called him insignificant. So everybody's affiliation, that man thought that everybody was on the same team. And he put it out there that we was getting employed. But he made our business the business of the streets. So when you get some hot tea on somebody, you know how it goes. It's a juicy story. It makes everybody listen. People gossip with their friends, and then it turns out to be the truth, especially if somebody tells you a lie and they keep repeating it. Now we here. We're making videos, and Daryl could very well be in the hospital suffering. I don't know, but I'm not finna cry a tear about it. Because one thing for sure and two for certain, karma is real. God don't like ugly. You can't get out here and pretend. You got to be on one side of the fence or the other. Ain't no in between on that. And so when you make fun of people's deaths, because I was one too, I was freshly dealing with a death, and they had a car wrapped around a pole, and they signified on it. They laughed hard as hell on me. The guns came out for Miko. Daryl wanted to kill me. He had a sniper suit on. And I was giving him the business because I didn't feel like suing him. Why? Because he's broke. What am I suing you for? For drama? For tea? People use that for tactics to get views. Because everybody inside want to see somebody go down for something. So as viewers, this is a juicy story. And then you take sides, viewers. Whoever's personality you like the most, you believe the most. And you will never know everything that went down. You are not living in the households of any of these content creators. You don't know them. You've never met them. And if you did, you should know that person. And that's why I vouch for DeMario. People have went back and forth about me and DeMario. It wasn't about me picking or standing up for DeMario or DeMario not standing up for me. These things are talked about on a daily basis. When I say daily, how many times are we talking today, DeMario? He might have went away.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Every day. How many times you and Darius talk on the phone?
Pretty much every day.
Every day.
Okay, so you got people that talk to each other, and as viewers, you only know the backside of the story. So people be getting packed up around here. That's the new word for the lingo when you hear it, old folks. You hear people say you getting finna get unpacked or you finna get packed up. But folks been getting packed up for a long time. And it's gotten ridiculous when it got to the part of coming to people's houses, saying you're gonna kill somebody online, showing AK-47s. No, it wasn't AK-47. I think it was the AR-15.
It was some because it was like a machine looking gun or something like that.
So this is serious. And it's very emotional for everybody because everybody is standing on one side of the room. You got to remember when you come in the room, it's different sides to the room. You have different views to it. So everybody got their own view. And I'm tired of rehashing it because I'm seriously upset. And I think I'm going to open up my YouTube page and I'm going to say what I really want to say. And I'm going to address who I really want to address. I need to talk to you, Knockout Media. And not in a derogatory way, but you've been holding something really, really holding tight to some anger that you have with me. But because everybody else got in the way, I don't think you saw my point of view. I've gave everybody advice, including DeMario. And if people had took my advice, we wouldn't be here today. I
But
told
see,
DeMario.
the thing is, he got mad. He got mad. He came on a thing with like with a little, with a little attitude. And I was like, pimp, me, you ain't got that. And you mad at me because I'm addressing something? I'm like, make the shit make sense. Because it's not. You talking about me talking about Larry, but Larry, and that's why I told Conscious, I said, I'm gonna respect your platform. And because that's your friend, I'm not here to do that about that. I'm here to address Cigar Man. But the people came on, including Rumors and Tea, because she felt like I felt some type of way towards Larry. And I'm like, it ain't that I feel some type of way. It is something that's going on. And the bitch want to say I can do fuck shit, lying and stuff. I'm not gay. But now you out here, I like a little peen every now and then. I like dick. I like to get do them in the booty, and then I get doo-doo on it, flick it off. Like, you said all this shit, and I'm like, what the?
So another thing that the reason why I'm open up, I've been wanting to speak my piece for so long, but when I came out and I was fighting, I was yelling, I was screaming, I was using derogatory where I was really going at it like I do in normal life. Like if you pick up the phone and call me, you definitely finna hear some curse words come out of my mouth.
Yes.
Like that's real talk. Like when I'm angry, I express myself only to my family and my friends. But when you have a business, you definitely got to hold decorum. Now, let me tell you another thing, viewers, and this is what I want to say. See, I could show the effects of what doxing and these videos did. So another thing I want you to look at, viewers, how about you move out of town and start and open up another business way across the United States. And you get in this position, and next thing you know, all these white folks is having hurdles and hurdles, and you know how people get together and stuff. And now your boss is calling you in office. And they said, the students came to us and said, we don't know who we hired. And they played a video. I said, what video? Now, this is somebody else that had a clip, because at this time, people will pick up a fight and they will make shorts in their own videos just to get views because it's a hot topic. So somebody made a video of me cursing out Daryl. And at that time, I was going crazy. And my white boss that's rich looked at me while the video played, and so it stopped. And I told him, I said, hey, that ain't my platform. I had a life before I came here. But if you really want to know, and I sat down and I explained this to him, and I even had to go show him who this man was. Now watch this, y'all. Why am I explaining this in my career all these years? It's embarrassing. It's ridiculous, and I've done nothing to this so-called black man that has all the smart parts and moves like an angel, so he tell it.
But Miko, why did he get mad at you? Why did he get mad at you?
He got mad because of my affiliation. DeMario and him got into it because DeMario told him, just like DeMario just said, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Why? Because he was defending Jimmy Blackhorn's the story that DeMario already covered. He wanted to make a movie out of it. And he pulled out guns because somebody in the comment section, which I still have, I have every receipt, said that Larry's going to come for you. And what that meant was it was going to be a video about it. And Daryl went off. He had showed a gun. He said, anybody come over here, I got something for him. I'll put two in their chest.
That's what he said.
And so from that point, we went to sleep. Next thing you know, we woke up. It was another threat, and we didn't understand what was going on. So I don't understand how this happened and why I got involved, but I know that DeMario wasn't speaking to him. And so he blamed me for not talking to DeMario. So DeMario made a live. They was having a live, and they blocked DeMario from getting on live on his platform.
Because that's when he was with Jimmy Crack Corn.
And he had Andre up there. So to calm down my friend, I said, DeMario, just get on your platform and speak your truth. You want me to interview you? You want me to be the one that be Barbara Walters? He was like, yeah, be Barbara Walters. Because he had a point to prove. So I came on with a sweater. I ain't been on YouTube in 8 years. I'm a watcher. I'm a viewer like y'all down at the bottom. I'm mad in my business. I'm watching the show. I'm enjoying the characters. I'm laughing and stuff. Mad in my business, but this is my brother. So I do an interview. Next thing I know, I'm plastered on T-shirts. People are going to remove my body parts and take me in all places. They claim that I lied about something. I tried to tell them that a person wasn't right at that moment. I mean, it went down. And it started right here. So this thing was never about Larry. Okay, because right now with all the new viewers, they think that he had some tea. He came out honest to speak about this tea, and he's getting affected. People attacked him. That's not how it happened. And that's why when you hear the story from everybody else, they're passionate about it because they have a different view. They're standing on a different side of the room. They have entered the situation in different ways.
And this is not how this shit got started because, first of all, Daryl came from Larry. Okay? Daryl came from motherfucking Larry. He got mad at Larry because Larry did something to him and called him insignificant and some other shit. Then he came over here with me. I was interviewing Jimmy Crack Corn. Y'all don't know who the fuck that is. Y'all Google it on motherfucking YouTube, Jimmy Battles. I did his story. Larry got mad, tried to shut my video down, which is, it's okay. It's all right. And then here comes Daryl. Want to interview the man. I didn't care nothing about it. I just thought it was weird that I've already interviewed him, but I want to interview him in person. Like, I already interviewed him. Okay, but do your thing, man, whatever. And from that point, he felt like I was jealous of him. I was like, no, I'm not. Like, dude, do your thing. I just find it weird that you try to take somebody I interviewed and you want to interview him too. Like, Jimmy ain't nobody. Respectfully.
But I'm not going to go back down the timeline. It just happened, y'all. And what happens is that you have to keep telling this story over and over when a new incident pops up. A new incident pops up. And and people say, well, why do you have to say something about it? Well, everybody's still saying something about it, whether they're reporting what's happening or whether they have something to say when an incident pops up. This thing has affected everybody that played a part in this life.
Yep.
Everybody, regardless of who I had beef with, it affected Andrea. It affected Kim. It affected Marcellus. It affected Daryl. It affected Roxanne. It affected Jives. It affected me. It affected the newcomers, Knockout Media, and everybody else behind it. This thing has affected even the viewers because when any situation that jumps up between these names, they got to get on it because it's not finished yet. And everybody wants to see somebody pay for something. I'm going to tell you something. I know my guy. Everybody is going to pay for anything they had to do with the demise or the hurt of an honest and a person that had nothing to do with it. So I listened to what I just said. The person that had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. So while we sit around thinking that everything is happening because of other people, you better pay attention. Because God don't like ugly. And that's real talk. So I want it to be over, but it'll never be over because this brother here is hurt. He's still hurt from being put in a 6-foot box when his teacher put him in that box. He's still hurt from the rejection of women. See, there's a lot of things about Daryl that I brought out to the light nobody knew. And I'm dead serious. There's something wrong there. I've talked to Daryl not once, not twice, but 3 times and tried to work it out as an individual, even after he did everything to me. Mm-hmm. Did we or did we not, DeMario?
We did. And then I called Daryl over a month ago, trying to be like, hey, nigga, now why the fuck you still trying to relive and revisit this shit and trying to drag us in some fuck shit with you and Larry? I called, and that was the conversation that Darius was on. And I'm like, nigga, why is you doing this? He talking about, you jealous of me, Jives. You was mad that I started getting YouTube checks. You was mad that I was out here doing something and I was getting following. I said, how does that sound? Like, really listen to that for yourself. How the hell does that sound? Somebody, I helped you get, your little stuff going like I did so many others. And then you turn around and talk about, I'm jealous of you. Bitch, I'm the one who told you to go do your shit, go get your little followers and have fun and all this. And then all of a sudden you want to take mine. And then now I'm the bad person. It's room for everybody out here, you big dummy. But ain't nobody gonna talk about that.
No.
Everybody supposed to be fucking jealous.
I don't even want to put that, but it's just ridiculous as adults that somebody has that type of energy for anybody. Again, I'm not rooting and say, but right is right, wrong is wrong. Like, man, you don't even know these people, and you put this much energy in finding out things that they probably already know in their life or don't know. We take people's situations and make up our own stories. You put it out there and you damage people's reputations when they're trying to have an honest living, whatever they choose to do. See, I'm from the streets. You mind your business. We know damn well Johnny's selling crack, but it ain't my business to be over there talking about something. I see you serving crack. I'm gonna report you to the FBI, the CIA. See, I know Daryl wasn't born in the streets. You ain't no tough guy. Because if you were born in the streets, you know to mind your business.
You know the street code, bitch.
You know to mind your business. Yeah, you could see messy stuff. It's okay to report on it if that's what you choose to do as a content creator and move on. You don't go that far in people's life, make up stories, and then you're reporting to the police every time I turn around. And then when somebody hit you upside your head, you run and go to the police yourself. If this ain't twisted, I don't know what it is.
Mr. Street Man. Didn't you turn some of your folks and your friends into the police?
I don't know. I'm just, Darius, don't you know that? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Y'all in the chat, it's just me. Do you mind your business or do you report?
I mean, you
Maybe it's
mind
a
the
new
business.
trend.
It's generally wise to mind the business that pays you.
I'm talking about, dude, who gonna call? You see something? I know one thing that we gonna get down to the business if it's on our watch. If it's in our house, we gonna be like, now wait a minute now. You either cut me in or cut me out, bro. You ain't finna do this in my backyard. You know, you gonna cut me in or cut me out, bro. We gonna negotiate these terms. You know, a nigga, we gonna have to call police. You know. But you don't want to do that. And you on YouTube, and you playing. So I never wanted to sue Daryl because you know how many people get sued and they owe money and they never pay it.
You gonna get it? Some dirty balls.
It's people that got restitution fees theirs and they don't pay it. You got people that owe on their cars, on their house, and they gonna pay it when they get ready until somebody say repossession or we finna foreclose, we finna close up. You wait a minute, let me go get my money real quick. I'm go get my money. So
That's an interesting point.
This whole situation is crazy. And if I came on and I forgave everybody. Because see, God works for real. Vengeance is his. When he say that, he mean that. See, our problem is that we take vengeance in our own hands. And we want to teach people lessons, whether by suit or by fighting or whatever the case may be. Even in the Bible, the Lord said, why are you suing your own brother? You may despise him, but why would you sue him? So that sticks with me. Now, some people deserve to be sued, absolutely. But this is a fool. A fool gonna keep talking. A fool gonna keep doing what he need to do. Even if he has heart attacks, even if he has strokes, even if his blood pressure is not as high as it needs to be to have it. But, you know, this whole situation is stupid.
How many years has this been going on?
About 5 years.
And correct me if I'm wrong, and throughout the course of these 5 years, he already has judgments against him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is just lawsuits, Darius.
Uh-huh.
This don't affect nobody.
My thing is, I'm just looking at it in terms of gains and losses. It seems like to me he's lost more in this situation than anything he may have gained. I mean, at what point do you, as a rational person, say to yourself, you know, hey, know when to cut your losses, know when to move on, when to move forward, when to heal.
You need to know when to hold or to fold. That's right, Darius.
This nigga, it doesn't even matter. The judge told him to shut the fuck up, basically. He's still talking. And it's like, dude, none of y'all won. Larry didn't win, you didn't win. And That's what
That's the part I'm trying to talk about, DeMario. Like that
nobody
mediation
won.
wasn't on nothing. It didn't do nothing but fuel this man's anger, which made it worse on everybody else.
And he got out here mad at us.
And he gonna get up tomorrow and he gonna have a video for me and you, because me and you and him man in the court, it's going down. So if you listen, Daryl, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to calm down.
I mean, calm the fuck all the way down. Cause you in this shit, cause you did this shit. We ain't do shit to you. We told you to shut the fuck up, moving around. There's plenty other stories out here that you could have motherfucking talked about. But you got your raggedy ass out here. You focus on one nigga. And he losing it. He losing as we speak. Everybody want to talk about, no. Because the fuck shit that he's done.
Well, come on. We ain't the judge on nobody.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not saying, I'm not being a judge. I'm saying from what I see. See, God, the Lord, Jesus, God, whatever you choose to call him, I know him as my help and strength. And see, like I always say, God don't play about me. Okay? Y'all do all this crazy stuff because y'all hate somebody. The fuck is going on?
Sure. Translate into which language? Sure. Translate into which language?
Well, we got an interpreter. What's going on with this?
Child, Siri better go somewhere and sit her ass down somewhere by talking to you.
I'm just saying, I hope everybody use this whole situation as a lesson to them before they get involved in social media. And that's what I primarily want to talk to Knockout Media about. I really appreciated that brother. Now, who was Knockout Media? Knockout Media was following Larry. He would have never knew about the situation because what was going on. And a young man came out and he defended me in the video, but it didn't protect me. It doesn't protect me from the ill will of anybody walking up on me. And I commended him because he could be my son. And it was many times I had to bite my tongue in speaking to him during the times that we've had our ins and outs. And the ins and out came because he got involved by making that video. And I knew what this old man was about. In Knockout Media, when I saw Daryl making physical threats towards you, I asked you to withdraw. But you didn't withdraw. And there was other things going on in the background, but that's our business, right? But I want you to know, that's the reason why I asked you to, because you were going back and forth on this live with him and Marcellus. And then right then and there, he was getting ready to do to you what he did to me and other people. And I warned you. And so at that time, people started saying that I told your followers to unfollow you. And that's where the beef happened with me and Knockout Media. I never told nobody to unfollow, not a soul, not even Daryl, not even the people that didn't like me, not even, I don't know these people. So who am I going to tell you to unfollow somebody? I believe that everybody got a right to watch and listen to whoever the hell they want to. I don't have no jurisdiction over you or your life and what you need to do. You're grown or you're young or whatever you are behind the screen. You have a right. So that draft happened. Like if people did drop, and people dropped from me, Knockout Media. That's what you fail to realize. People dropped from me. I was at 38,000. When I started messing with Dare, I went down to 22,000. Because people were saying to me, oh my God, why are you on here cursing people out? I didn't see the effects until now. 5 years, I still see it. So I didn't want that to happen to you because I looked at you like a son. And I still meant that throughout this whole period. I never made a video about that young man. I did nothing, but I silently watched him. And congratulations on your baby and your wife. Because I wanted good things to happen to you. I wanted you to wake up and see what social media will do to you when you were too young to experience this. And it was unfair for me to watch you go from protecting me with one video to defending your life and your security, dealing with wolves that was in sheep's clothing on the internet, but I could not protect you. You had a mind of your own. Now, as far as your comment, Knockout Media, about DeMario filing a police custody. Nobody did that. Nobody. What is that gonna do? I'm from the streets of Chicago, baby. I don't call the police. I want you to run up. You want to meet me? I'm one of those. I'm coming to you. You have a I don't have to get on the internet to play gangster because that's what I was and that's what I went to the penitentiary for. That ain't too far from me. That little Miko is still in here. So I still got a couple of ass whoopings. I'm over the internet fighting. I tried to warn people and it destroyed my character online because people started thinking about me differently. They didn't hear my intelligence. They didn't know who I was. They only judged me from listening to me curse folks out. And that is the mistake I didn't want in my life, and I don't want it on other people's social media pages because it will ruin you. It will make people choose their opinion about you and they will stick with it and they will never hear the intelligence of you because you're a fool.
So 2 things. We need a W-9 from you so that we can give you.
Cheers.
This is just the truth. And so I hated that and I wanted to protect Knockout Media from that. And I could not never speak to him. It was a lot going on and I don't care to bring it up, but it was an enemy and a person that was opposing me at that time. We since then have talked about it and talked on lives and tried to iron it fake out, but it still triggers the both of us because if we bring up certain parts, she's going to remember one thing and I'm going to remember another thing and it's going to go up and viewers are never going to understand what's going on. They're just going to see 2 fools arguing. It's in the Bible. It's like ragu sauce, baby. It's in there. Everything that's playing out on the internet, it's already written.
And then on top of that, Miko, like I was trying to tell Knockout, it's like this. You didn't live this. We did. You get what I'm saying? We lived this. We had to go through all the bullshit and all this other stuff. Like we had to go through all these folks out here lying on us, talking about we crazy, we this, but we was telling the truth the whole entire time. Now, everybody, and respectfully, I'm saying this. So, Drea, Conscious, y'all hear me when I say this. Knockout, the fuck. Y'all hear me when I say this. We weren't lying at nail point. We just chose to back away. But when this shit kept coming to us, we was like, now hold the fuck up now. This ain't what happened. And so we was out here tearing it up because we was like, why y'all lying? And then, even with Conscious was, windmilling for his friend. I don't give a fuck about his friend. And so then the whole narrative was, respectfully towards everybody, the whole narrative was Jives is jealous. I'm like, bitch, I'm not jealous. Y'all out here doing fuck shit behind the scene. Like I told Andrea, I said, Andrea came from Larry. Daryl came from Larry. Jimmy Crack Corn came from Larry. Marcellus came from motherfucking Larry. All this shit came on because these folks came out of Larry camp because they had a problem with what this bitch was out here doing. Unrespectfully, disrespectful, daughter. And I don't give a damn what nobody say or feel. It's just the truth. These people came out of his camp. And then because there was an issue with me, they wanted to come to me and tell me their side of the story. And because I wasn't biting it at first, then they want to tell me, he got a problem with you. He said this. And so I respond, and here we go. See, but I didn't figure this shit out now. Y'all want to just come at Jives with some fuck shit. But like I did today, I know how to be professional. I do. I am too old to be given a fuck. And when I say old, I don't mean old like I'm old, bitch. I'm young. But I'm too old to be sitting out here trying to fight with somebody who ain't feeding, finances, and fucking around here. Y'all need to learn the 3 motherfucking F's. Bitch, if you ain't feeding, financing, and fucking around here, you can get the fuck on somewhere. See, because one thing about it and 2 things for sure, Larry wasn't paying me to be on his payroll to do a motherfucking thing. Bitch, I wasn't one of the ones in his motherfucking harem going to Dubai's and everything. Oh, Mario, you must be jealous. Bitch, look at me and look at Larry. Bitch, I ain't jealous of a motherfucking thing around here. Understand that. Y'all sitting up out here acting like somebody pressed. Y'all so confused. Y'all so caught up with a nigga who got money. Kiss my ass. All money ain't good money. This nigga wanted to fuck. I didn't want to fuck. I just want to do business.
Well, should we go to a commercial break? Because
that was a lot.
that was a lot right there. That was a lot right there, bro.
Let me see. Damn, I ain't got it. Okay. You need 3 minutes? Miko?
No, they ain't gonna wait no 3 minutes. Your show ain't gonna go on for that long. But
I was gonna play a video.
I'll play that video.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Let me see something. Okay. I got 42 seconds. Be right back, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the show. I really hope that you are enjoying. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to donate. Don't forget to subscribe to all other social medias. Don't forget those things, okay? Listen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us. We would love for you to be a part of us. Hey, while you guys are sitting there, please make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget. Also, while you're sitting there, please make sure you share the video with somebody on all social medias. Let me not forget to tell you that you can donate. Thank you for supporting the platform. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting that like button. And I appreciate everything that you guys do.
All right, we're back and we're black.
Cynthia, you said drop the link. Hold on. Ooh, Jesus.
Wait a minute. I want to know something. Nipsey Tussle.
Who?
How do you know what Larry's type is?
Hold on. You know, this was what's absolutely funny. Bitch, you want to see, I'm with the shits tonight. Y'all love to come on here and try to attack me because I said something. Bitch, you wasn't on the live. You wasn't in the phone conversations. You wasn't in none of this bullshit. So you can take your Nipsey fucking ass on somewhere. Bitch, he was on live talking about he wanted to meet up with me in motherfucking Atlanta. He wanted to have drinks. But what the fuck two tops gonna do together? Bitch, the nigga wanted to fuck. Bitch, it's a no.
I was just wondering because I was just wondering, do he know Larry in real life?
I don't know. It's probably
Larry had a conversation about what Larry is attracted to in his type. I was just wondering.
Here you go, saying shit be just irritating as fuck. Like, bitch. not may he read. Oh, you talking about Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, Nipsey Tussle. That's
bitch. How about this? You know what? How about this, bitch? How about this? You out here talking shit.
I mean, they come and see real personal, like they know something we don't know. I don't know.
I got something.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye, bitch.
Goodbye. Go to Dubai.
Hold on. Sin, what's up, baby?
Hey, it did my heart good to see you, Conscious, Andrea, and all y'all on earlier. When we were on Conscious platform talking about all of this, I sat and watched this all play out. And what used to piss me off was that people in the comments kept doing that, you know what, fuck shit, running back and forth between the platforms. Oh, Jive said this, Conscious said that, Larry said that, Andrea on this shit, that, and whoop de whoop whoop. And that's what kept the mess going. If this the four you all, including Miko, had decided, which y'all eventually did, to just let the shit go, it could have deadened a lot more. But a lot of us, like, I didn't watch Daryl. I didn't like him. I didn't think he was good. I just thought he was clout chasing this YouTube stuff because he was trying to do stories that not only you, but other people had already came and interviewed these people. They didn't find, even when they were talking to all these supposed Larry folks that was lying or whatever the situation was, the stories were never meshing for me enough to have wanted to see y'all invested in that. He did become dangerous to the point that I don't see, even to this day, how people sit over there on that fucking channel and believe any goddamn thing that come out of his cigars sucking dick want lips. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. Number one, when he started out in that little cheap ass 70s panel basement, the first thing used to come out of his mouth was that I ain't no church dude. I don't trust none of them like that.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. The bitch said that. He ain't no church dude.
And then now all of a sudden, I mean, I don't doubt nobody's conversion into Christ. If he did, clearly he need to be dipped again at Lake Minnetonka or somewhere, because clearly it didn't take to have come and did the shit he did. And then to come down here in Atlanta and show up at that man's house across the street on some fuck shit and doxing them and doxing y'all, because I sat there and watched through all of this, because even with Larry's kids, not taking up for him or anything, because I know when that shit was going on and he had did that little fatherless thing, and then Smitty, that used to be Greater Travelers Rest, it's something else now, that pastor and William Murphy, people started not believing that they women were contacting him, and their parents were watching that shit online, and those kids, meaning Shamako's kid, a son, and Larry's daughters, people were coming after them in the school, and while Daryl was doing that bullshit. And for me, at that point, I was like, this dude is crazy. I told Conscious a couple months ago, this nigga is not gonna stop. And until I had listened to y'all today, I didn't know he had did the gun thing, because like I said, I didn't like him. He didn't hold my interest. And I didn't know he had other than him coming down here and the doxing and shit, that he was that crazy. Courts are not seeming to be stopping him, or at least he don't give a fuck. All the money he done racked up in fines and all that stunt queen bullshit he pulled in the courts today. One thing I know for a fact that will get that nigga go and shut him the fuck up is if Omega Psi-Phi dropped him from their membership. Because their headquarters is down here on Snapfinger Parkway in Decatur, Georgia. Now, why he want to get people right,
girl, we talk to the president,
folks. Y'all got all the court documents, those that took the time to sue him, and all the videos of everything that he did. What he did is literally, because I'm not D9, but I do know, because I have family and tons of folks in D9. What he did was is considered unbecoming as an Omega, and he did most of that shit in those videos with wearing their paraphernalia, having their emblem on his little cheap ass paneling wall in that basement. That should have been enough to have made all of y'all have galvanized and have wrote them people and be like, look, you need to get your boy, because he doing shit out here that's making D9, making our historical or societies look bad, just because he got his motherfucking feelings hurt. And what kind of man gives a fuck about another man calling him an insignificant blogger anyway? He was and still is and will forever will be.
Somebody who got mental issues, somebody that's sitting up out here, want to be somebody, want to be in somebody's life, and you can't. So you rather take the fuck stupid ass way and try to be a fucking bully and antagonize somebody and try to make sure you hurt somebody in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. That to me is insignificant. That's what it is.
Bigger fucking platform had he cared a good goddamn about his health, and had to say, hey, I'm gonna start doing some videos on watching me lose this weight, get my health in order, stop all this cigar smoking,
shrink my sags.
There's a million other things he could have done. He could have poured into the young black men in this area that would have loved to have seen a good Omega bruh out there, you know, really making this shit a real good go. But no, you want to go at Larry in the church and all of this, and only to circle back around to the church. Y'all praying for me. So, nigga, you wasn't a praying man. Yeah, I mean, he sat and blasphemed the church so bad one while. I was like, you know what? I hope you remember this day. I ain't no street dude, and I watched Jives over there with this stuff with him and Larry, and I was like, and then all of a sudden now you got these stupid people that don't like Larry, you or Conscience or Andrea or Miko, for whatever the reasons they don't like y'all now, over there, you know, thinking that, you know, he the foremost in the gospel right now. Please. He could exegete his way out of a damn paper bag. I'm like, and then when it was time, like Conscious say, swang and bang, he playing all these stunts in court, not showing up. But he lucky he had the right attorneys. Because had that been me and I was a judge sitting on the bench, I'd be like, get the sandwich up. As soon as that EK say he a normal sinus rhythm, make his ass sit back in that chair. We doing this today. Wasting people's time and money when all he had to do was fall on his sword, took that L, took them videos down, and kept Larry and the rest of y'all out of his dick suckers. Period. But it did do my heart good to see y'all. It was almost like a reunion, and I was happy about it today. And that's all I wanted to say, Jives and Darius and Miko.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Miko.
I'm sorry. It was so sweet. Thank you, Cynthia. But I do want to remind you, I don't know if you remember, me, CTV, and everybody tried to contact Norris, Ricky, everybody. My family's Omega Psi Phi and Delta Saurus, so too. And at this moment, it was a moral concept. It was morally that he made this decision, even though he was up in there using the paraphernalia. That's something that they couldn't control. And then it was later found out that he wasn't even a current member, like wasn't paying fees, wasn't going to meetings. You know, there's just a lot of other things that go into play like that. So you got to remember, people in Omega Psi Phi do got good things going on, but sometimes people don't intervene. And I've tried every way. And I just wanted to just make sure you knew that, oh, baby, I tried every way.
Oh, all right, I'm glad you did. And this fool ain't even financial. Oh, please. He need to go on somewhere with his old ugly self. I mean, looking like a broken old man. He put out a movie or called himself wanted to be an actor or a producer and director and stuff and couldn't get that up off the ground. He could have been working all this concerted effort on this stupidness. He could have put over there on that if he really wanted to try to be about something or be somebody. As many projects that people put out down here in Atlanta all the time compared to Hollywood. Hollywood don't have half the projects that people outside of Tyler Perry put out in this area with all these studios. He could have found something better to do with his life than messing with y'all. And then, and not even that, let's not forget, remember, didn't he give all that some documents to Tasha K? So he was
yes, I do, from the beginning.
And all this stuff.
Yep, he was the first one to email Tasha K about this stuff. Yes.
This man got on bragging about talking to the judge, emailing the judge, the attorneys, emailing news stations, and all this other stuff like this. And I'm like, I told him, I'm like, Daryl, it's some shit you just need to calm down on. Like, you cannot be interfering with somebody's court case. You're going to have your ass in contempt of court like you already the fuck are. Like you got Marcelo and Roxanne right now in contempt of court because they've been emailing and sending messages to the damn judge.
But you know what? Not Marcellus, the one that just lost his case against Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And they Conscious just said it. They all for everybody that kept writing to that judge on his behalf, it's found the judge responded. If this keeps up, they all gonna be in contempt of court. So I don't feel sorry for none of them niggas. I ain't never watched them, ain't never heard them until recently. If you stupid enough to fall on your sword for such a fat fuck that has lost his wife, his kids don't respect him, lost his house, lost his job, which technically I would have filed a case against the law office that he worked in, that y'all allowed for him to use y'all shit to make our lives hell. That would have been worth some money.
Now
for
that's
all
worth
y'all.
some money. Now that's worth some money right there.
Now, not only that, but if y'all
That's worth some money right there.
if y'all remember this, I had a
We
Patreon.
sue. Wait a minute, DeMario. Now that's worth going down and filing with $400. Now, you made a point, Cynthia. We sue the
What company
goddamn
do you work for?
government.
I think Conscious had it listed in
Conscious.
and some of
What?
his
Lil Pony. Lil
No, but
Pony.
seriously, because I couldn't figure out why y'all didn't do that. Because number one, they should
Hey, Cynthia.
out.
Wait a minute. Let us just absorb this because we never thought this way around the mountain.
Cynthia. Well, Lil Pony, where you at? Because y'all know I was Goku and he was my Lil Pony. Lil Pony, I need you to come on this live, Lil Pony. We might be able to work something. Let's now, what's the name of this company?
What is the name of this company?
I thought he meant, now don't quote me on that. I thought he said that it was in some of the filings who he used to work for as a paralegal or whatever. Because number one, you can get fired, at any of these jobs for using their stuff for personal gain, but you use their personal stuff to commit a crime of doxing.
Doxing, and that's the same thing I told that bitch. I said doxing is a crime. It is fucking illegal. If it's even in the dictionary, if you take somebody's personal information and you're posting it to do harm to them and you're threatening them and
Wait,
you're
let's go back. Let's go back. We talking about what's the name of this company? Because see now that's something worth it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm thinking about them. They're supposed to be on the side of the law.
Right,
and they allowed a deranged man to come in there.
Attorney's office, wasn't it, or whatever he was working for? He had no business doing that because number one, part of your job is you can't be, using the resources of your job to be committing crimes, and clearly it was a crime. And I noticed nobody
that's a lawsuit worth. That's because they got some money.
Yeah, and because they fired him for it, because somebody whistle blew on his ass. So they clearly fired him for it, so they knew he did it. I just hope that the statute of limitation hadn't ran out for y'all.
Oh, baby, it's been 5 years. It ain't been long.
Because that could open up a whole nother issue for the simple reason and make them folks pay y'all. Because look at what, like you said, Miko, how it affected your business, how y'all personal business got out of there, the harassment, the mental anguish. Oh, that's a bad.
7075.
That's a bag, and I do believe just as a collective cash, not as a class action lawsuit, all of you all may want to get together and pursue that one.
On that note, I will, because just suing a broke person, it's just that don't make sense. That's still one of my dumb brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? But to Shay White, that's what I'm looking at. That y'all should have knew better on your hiring.
They got malpractice insurance for that stupid shit he did.
Mm-hmm.
They can definitely settle with you guys on that. And I ain't no attorney. I just know some shit. I'm a nurse. Like, if you all were any of my patients, I can't take your information by federal law and put shit out there about y'all and disclose y'all health problems and shit. By the same token, they're bound by a malpractice thing just like I am. Hell, matter of fact, I got to renew my malpractice insurance before I start my jobs next week. Yeah, but that's worth y'all all together having a conversation looking into. Because that was bad.
I feel like with all of this, this has gotten so far out of control and all over. I couldn't even tell you what the fuck. All I know at this point is that we have been swinging, fighting because people have been taking our personal lives, our personal business, and just really trying to put it out here for the public to try to embarrass us. But one thing for sure, and two things for certain, everything that I've gone through in my life, I don't have a reason to be ashamed of none of it. Miko ain't got a reason.
None of it.
None of it.
None
But
of
y'all
it.
sat here and y'all try to drag her because of her fiance that passed. We not gonna skip over that. Bitch, y'all put all this shit online. Y'all put this shit online. Y'all talking about her fiance that passed and tried to make a mockery of it. So you got your big flabby fucking ass out here wanting somebody to feel some type of way because your mama died. But bitch, you done did this to everybody. You dragged Conch's mama, who is deceased. You dragged my mother, who is incarcerated. And bitch, I don't have a reason to be ashamed about that. All y'all did this shit.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about crying. You know how we keep it real and we tell people stories and happy about something, and he get on his live and talk about us being kids. You know, he talked about everybody about that. Who up here crying buku tears?
But I didn't like what he did in King Jives. You've always been forthright in your story, Jives, and what went down with you and your mom in the school and all of that. I didn't like the fact that he gonna put your mama information out there if y'all want to send some money on her books. Number one, you wasn't even asking for him to do that.
Not now
and
time.
Then when you told
Nair
him to
time.
stop, he gonna feel a kind of way about it, like he was doing something benevolent.
No, between him and that big arm fat Kim was sitting out here doing fuck shit. And I was like, y'all act like y'all are doing this because y'all trying to hurt me. But what you fail to realize is, bitch, I have a relationship with my mom. I didn't put my mother in jail. That's neither here nor there. But I didn't do anything. But bitch, I go take care of my mom. I see her. She ain't got long. She'll be out. But then you're sitting out here talking about, oh, I know the court. Why are you involving yourself in her court case? Like you're trying to hurt people because you're upset about what? This is fucking social media. And I'm like, you're sitting out here doing shit. And I'm like, even when it came down to my business, because you affected Miko's business, you affected my, like, this bitch, you got big fat ass over there. All these niggas that come on doing this fuck shit, you tell people don't support. And it's like, why do people not support? Because some tied ass, fat fucking ass nigga, some big turkey neck ass motherfucker want to be out here telling the world, don't support him because he put his mama in jail. So what people gonna do? They not gonna support because you done told them some bullshit. Well, Daryl, why don't you tell your motherfucking followers that you bust a damn kid upside his motherfucking head with a goddamn brick?
And that's why you got to drive Uber for the rest of your life, because you mad as hell because you can't go into school and teach the kids no more. But you won't talk about that.
Talk about that shit. Talk about the fact that you snitched on your motherfucking friend, and that's why he's sitting in fucking jail, bitch. Why don't you tell that?
Oh, but he thought he was so this, that, and the third. He was the friend.
He ain't shit.
He was one of the guys that CNN interviewed when that black dude years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, went around.
He snitched on his fucking friend and had the feds put his fucking friend in jail.
That they interviewed him. I watched it that day. That's how the names correlated in that he was accused. I said, wait a minute, I think I heard of this dude before. The guy went and started, didn't he kill an old man or something?
In the name of Joy Black. Went up and down the street and killed the on live. I watched it myself.
Yeah, that's right. The guy was and made sure that it was known that they were both accused, which I thought at that moment that should have been put out. And then you're right. He was real willing to talk to CNN that day. But see,
I'm just over it because Cynthia, I'm just over it because I have people that follow me, and whereas the support that I used to have It's because niggas be out here fucking lying. And I'm not gonna go down a rabbit hole, but it was niggas who was out here stirring this shit up. That's why I told Conscious that I said, that's your friend, and I'm gonna leave it off your platform because again, all behind the scenes, this bitch nigga, because in order to make me feel like I
don't trust no nigga, don't trust no crush.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that, but this dude all behind the scenes doing this stuff at me. So you got all these bitches out here talking about don't trust him, don't trust him, don't trust him, don't trust him. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do to y'all to be out here saying this fuck shit? But y'all can be out here on live telling these folks what the fuck y'all doing with y'all money. And I'm sitting up out here trying to take care of my life, my family. I had a fucking niece. Auntie Deb was here. Darius was here. Miko was here. I had a fucking niece that was at my house. I was taking care of her. And bitch, I wish the fuck you would show up at my motherfucking house. Bitch, I would do something to you then. I don't play about mine. Just like the rest of these motherfuckers don't play about this, bitch, I don't play about mine. And y'all want to take money out of my mouth, my family's mouth, because y'all felt some type of way. Talking about don't trust him, don't trust him. Bitch, don't trust y'all. I ain't never not did nothing I said I was gonna do. And y'all did this bullshit to me because y'all were mad, because I didn't want to fuck, because I didn't want to give you time, and I didn't want to give you motherfucking attention. So yes, Knockout, I'm motherfucking passionate. Because the bullshit that happened in my life was goddamn real.
And you never lied about any of it. You tell your own story.
I never lied.
You put before anybody could say and lie about your story or your family story, you've always put the shit out there. But one thing I've always fought at you for is you help too many of these sorry ass content creators get a bag or get their numbers up off of you.
I get it to you.
Generally trying to be a nice person and a friend because you wanted to see everybody win.
But watch this, Cynthia, won't happen no motherfucking Mo.
And I know because you said it last year, and I told you, and I said, and I was going to behold you to that too. And I even said a couple months ago, the only thing that I hated when I think Jazz was on Conscious platform about a month and a half ago. I said I hated that y'all had stopped as far as the Kings doing stuff because I looked forward to you all during the Friday nights because it had been a rough 2 years, and that was something that I'm glad to see y'all trying to get back to. But stop letting these washed up ass wannabe content creators and they bone carrying ass subscribers come on the y'all platforms and divide y'all. You and Conscious good, y'all are friends. Stay in that space. You cool with Andrea, whether you fuck with her or not. Leave it at that. Y'all talk today. You kumbaya. Don't let nobody get in front of Miko. Miko don't let nobody get in front of King. Y'all know each other and have a
but see, Cynthia, so I'm interrupting you. We've always had that relationship. And when y'all didn't see me fighting, y'all didn't know what I was doing behind the scene. Because it was like me and Miko was taking turns.
That's right. So they don't know how we plan this, but I want to make sure you understand everybody. DeMario was saving Clayton's life at this moment. That was a very critical time for, what's his name, Clayton?
Clayton Jen. I was helping a very well-known content creator. I was off the scene helping him.
And that's when I came out and we decided. And so he watched every video. DeMario, there was not a video, he was not there. He was there. And at first we thought it was just going to be a funny thing. Because if any of y'all was there in the beginning, I was tearing their ass up with videos. And I was playing a part. I was putting on makeup. I was making it funny. Since it was entertainment, since we going to laugh, let's laugh. That's what I thought. But it became serious then, especially when I came out with the dog. You remember the dog?
I remember the dog.
And then the dog died.
And that was an ugly dog.
I'm gonna laugh about that shit because you want everybody else to suffer, but then when it come down to you, it's they did this to me. Oh no, bitch! Whatever happened to you,
that sounds familiar.
He started all of this. We sat and I've been watching y'all for 5+ years. Shit, I mean, because YouTube, I used to, take it or leave it. It was a couple other people I used to listen to until the same shit happened with them. He was one that used to do all the TV shows and stuff, and then he started trying to help other people bring them on. Then they started fighting, so I had cut watching YouTube out altogether until I stumbled across Jives, Conscious, Larry, and all y'all. I was like, you know what? This is my tribe over here. Y'all funny, y'all relevant, y'all bring facts, receipts, and shit. Y'all don't into all that conjecture and all of that stupid stuff that could get people in trouble. Because I said something back a couple of years ago to Conscious. I said, what would have been nice? It's funny when you don't hear how white content creators beefing this bad back and forth, where they pulling up on folks' houses with guns and stuff. If they were gonna have a beef, at least they would have came to a mutual agreement. We all gonna profit off of it. And they did. The makeup dudes, the Jeffree Star and the other one, they profited off that
Absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely.
And I brought that fact up a long time ago. I said, you don't see this. I said, and then we sitting up here fighting over followers. I said, these white folks got millions of followers and they making millions of views and they getting money. We ain't getting no money on this.
Right. I mean,
you all 20 cents. If I'd have show you the prices or whatever it is, I didn't even get it. It's still in waiting because YouTube don't send nothing over $100. So I'm still waiting.
I watch a myriad of other content creators that are like one guy out of Canada that goes and looks at old homes that they're tearing down that are still in great condition. I mean, there are so many other content creators that are of interest to me. The ones that go on the trips and go to different over the water villa, like Maldives and stuff. I watch a couple of them, the travel ones, some of the travel couples. There is so much that you all, and we're the arbiters of culture. We should be out here so deep in our bags that you can't find us in no controversy. But we sitting here on the mundane bullshit because everybody wanted to be a Tasha K. Well, Tasha K can't even be a Tasha K right now. So whatever your niche is, whether it's the makeup, whether it's the hair, you're a builder, you like to look at the tour of old homes, or you travel or something. There's so many things we could be doing instead of beefing and dealing with egghead, stupid people like a fat fuck fupa.
Well, see, Cynthia, here's the thing. I know with Miko and myself, and even Darius, like Darius works with St. Pete Pride. Darius works in the medical field, and he does all of this stuff like this, right? So he has a lot of stuff that he talks about, a lot of stuff that he does. Miko does hair. She's in the hair industry. She was doing all this stuff. Me, I'm a creative. I was doing crowns. I'm a animal lover. I don't do a relationship channel no more. I stopped that years ago. And it's a whole bunch of other things that I was doing. And it's like, a lot of us, we really just stopped because every time we did something, it was like they would take our shit and post it and to make a mockery. I went to motherfucking Baltimore. I had a damn, because our house had to wear silver. It was Renaissance silver. I had a whole goddamn outfit made. Bitch, I was the baddest motherfucking thing up in that place. Here it is. Why is my video on this dick ass motherfucking screen? Why the fuck are you looking at me strut up and down the goddamn museum in my motherfucking silver?
I'ma ride the pony. I'ma ride the pony.
Oh, let me see that donkey. Bitch, you want to see my ass so fucking bad that you out here made a fucking video talking about let me see that donkey.
You want to see this ass.
But the first one hollering at, I ain't gay, that gay. Nah, stop. If you that pressed about seeing somebody, I am not LGBTQ. Although I've been a great friend to that community for years, I've even walked the ball in a straight category years ago.
Ain't no wrong with it.
I was in college. I mean, out of, was it Richmond, Virginia? Years ago in the 90s. So my thing is, I mean, it's so much that we could be doing like I appreciate Darius, what he does in the community, St. Pete Pride, how he lets people know about prep, and because there's still not enough conversation out there where people need to be taking the necessary precautions. The things that you all do, even Jives, and I told you that, I told Jazz that when the Kings, you all had a great thing going. A lot of this mess took up and took away from it, and then the inherent stuff that happened there because you all had giftings, you know, London with the dogs, and then, you know, I still say to this day that Marquise can exegete a Bible better than most folk I've ever heard. Jay kept me laughing. I like Chris's political views. We're in a whole damn election cycle that's not getting no airtime, and they about to fuck us with no Vaseline if we keep playing these stupid games. Because we're going to be winning some real big loser prizes as black people all together if we don't get it together. Because if they got the gun, we keep giving them the bullets on the dumb stuff. Mm-hmm. You all had a platform that I believe could have been on a show, on a network, and you all could have moved in your giftings and had every Friday night and had a whole community of people laughing. Because
but you know
all were not able, you all tackled the tough issues, but you all brought a joy and fun about it, which these are conversations we need in this day.
But you know what, Cynthia? Here's the thing. And this is the part that I don't really say much. It really pissed me off that I gave people a platform. Now, all these bitches, respectfully, I'm saying this, all these niggas I gave a platform to turned around, lied, and gave me their ass to kiss. Nasty asses at that. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I'm sitting out, and so for me, Cynthia, I got fucking tired. Every last one of these motherfuckers. Did Larry give him a platform? No.
No.
Did Larry sit up and open their doors? No. And this is all I'm saying is I did what nobody else wanted to do, and that was help. And everybody wants to sit up and talk about Jives. No, I was never jealous of nobody. I was never jealous of none of these niggas, even down to goddamn Pam. And I feel some type of way about Pam because I'm like, bitch, and no unrespectful, bitch.
Yeah, and I was upset about that because I'm like, wait a minute, Jives was your friend. You and your husband spoke so highly about him. When your husband got sick, Jives didn't tell us, but he was there in the background praying and then telling, hey, you know, we ain't heard from Pam, but lift her up in prayer. You know, she'll be back when she can. And then next thing I know, she was gone. And I'm like, people want to make it always seem like because people have come in and out of your platform that is you. No, I think a lot of people are just fucking users. And they used you and used your graciousness to share your platform to get their shit off and going. And then, like you said, turned around and gave you their ass to kiss.
And like I said, when Knockout was talking that mess this morning, I have every right to feel some type of way because y'all glorify these niggas that take what you give them and do bullshit to it. Every time I've ever asked, even down to this goddamn court case with this raggedy ass bitch in fucking Minnesota, I have taken all this money to put on this goddamn court case and do my best to keep my head above motherfucking water. So when I ask y'all motherfuckers, hey, y'all support, y'all give, bitches because I motherfucking need it. Bitch, I ain't trying to be broke, but I'm like, I'm sitting up here trying to make sure I fucking survive. I'm up in some bullshit because I told the fucking truth.
And I didn't lie. White folks that they should be out there swinging and banging for you because it was their story, and he was guilty. The whole church knew.
That's what I said too.
You told us.
That's what I said too. You know what the motherfucker told me? She told me. She said, first of all, she got mad because I called her a bitch. I said, first of all, we niggas. Well, I didn't say niggas. I said we black. This how we talk. I didn't call you bitch to be derogatory. I'm just saying that's how I'm talking. And then she told me, well, if you take the videos down, I would support you.
If you didn't want nobody to know, you wouldn't have wrote the letter. You would have just took you and your husband would have left the ministry. The end. So
So
when you
I'm sitting up out here,
there
and
or
this
whoever closed it, you obviously wanted it to be known.
and Cynthia, this is also why I slowed down in doing stories and helping people, is because I'm tired of helping people and people bite the hand that helped them.
Stop feeding these hoes.
That's what I said too.
Let them get it out the mud like you did. Cause it and I can say that because I know that that's how come I ended up how I ended up. Now my next meteoric rise is literally around the corner, starting Monday. No, my whatever my substance is for Cynthia Mitchell. Cynthia, even God told me what I got for you in this next season is for you. It ain't for mama, daddy, sisters, brothers, friends, all the folk that you helped put on, especially when that COVID money, you had $250,000. Baby, you ain't got nothing now. You ain't got but $3 on a cash app card. But that's all right because God still took care of me because in a brand new house that could have been foreclosed on, I've not made a payment in 2 years. It's still over there. And I will be going back to it.
And then not only that, Cynthia, but here's the thing about it. During this whole time of COVID, during this whole time before COVID, all this other stuff like this, I'm out here still making content, still doing stories. And I'm sitting up out here, people making a mockery of me, but y'all going to these other folks' channels, sowing 88 and 88 and shit, all kind of bullshit. I'm not saying this because I'm jealous or anything, but I sat back and I watched this shit. And then these folks sit up out here and said, y'all can't get on their level. And they sitting out here making a fucking clown of the people that they're taking money from. And they're spending $60,000 a month to host their harem of fuck niggas. And this what y'all paying for?
I even told Conscious, I was like, yo, I can separate you all's giftings and talent from your humanity. Now, am I happy with what he's doing right now? No, but if he has a relevant story, which I hadn't heard too many that ain't already knew, and this is Atlanta, niggas talk. But my thing is this, Jives. Those that love you, we see you. We see you very clearly. We've seen you try to help, and yeah, you may come off this can. I mean, you ain't no bigger asshole than I am. But we love deeply, and we always want to see people be okay and be well and do well, even to our own personal or professional detriment. But we got to learn in this season because I just turned 50 in December. That going forward, what is for you is for you. Those that rock with you, we gonna stay locked in. Like Miss Miko say, stay on the straight and narrow with your stories and your receipts and your shit. We gonna be here. Everybody else is gonna come and gone because if they ever change up the narrative on how they do this social media shit, which I got some real revelation here the last couple of months that as soon as they get through what they think they're going to do with TikTok, they're going to try to run that same fade across all these platforms. It's going to be a whole lot of folks going back into the workplace working for massa. But you keep doing you because, I enjoy you and Darius and London and all y'all. I love y'all. Jazz, I love y'all.
Oh, thank you.
I love y'all. You all are making impacts. Don't let these fuck niggas get y'all no more heard on this dumb shit. If this is what they want to do, hopefully the laws soon enough will catch up with technology where you all can really start having these people prosecuted for the stuff that they did. Not just the hearsay mess, but that doxing, the stuff that really was crimes against you all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cynthia, I do appreciate that. I really do, for real.
I love you, boo-boo.
I know. I appreciate it too.
And like I said, I can't wait till I start working so I can be a blessing to you.
You got 500,000, girl. Go and send me about 20.
Well, here's the thing. I finally got work as a nurse for 27 years, a level 1 trauma ER nurse. I have not been able to get a job for 2 years and have been underemployed for 2 of those years. And for the last 10 months, I've not had any income. I finally was able to get 2 different jobs, a part-time and a full-time, which together the compensation package is going to land me a nice 220, 240 a year. If I can work it in the next 12 months, this will be a distant memory.
Mm-hmm.
We believe God for you.
Yes, we do.
Stretch my hand.
Like I said, all I need right now is somebody that knows somebody in Atlanta that's willing to be a blessing. Because the first job, once I started in July, I'll get a bonus and I can pay them to help me fix my car so I can at least have transportation. Because I've been couch surfing in my best friend's house since the end of January. And like I said, I had a brand new house built from the ground up, my second one, over there in Powder Springs, Georgia. And I'm out here in Lilburn riding the couch. But I thank God for her because her and her husband, we all graduated from Hampton University together. They have never, ever let me stray in anything I've ever needed. I want to get out of their pockets because their daughter just graduated from Brookwood last week. This time last week, we were literally just leaving the graduation. And she's on her way to college. And there were things that I had, through God, I had promised her that I would be able to do and help with to help alleviate the financial stresses of her parents. And then I'm here adding to it. I had to just keep the faith because there was a white woman that thought she was going to try to unask me of my bag today, but God was swinging and banging on my behalf in heaven. And he blessed me to meet a white man that was like, she shouldn't have had no business sending you to me. I'm clearing you medically. You can go to work, go make your money, woman of God, and get back on your feet. And he
that's awesome.
Took the time to pray with me, touch and agree with me. Don't know me from Adam Housecat. So if I know he's doing it for me, somebody that should have been in a cardboard box, clearly, all y'all finna to be blessed.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Awesome testimony.
I'm like this. I appreciate you, Cynthia. I appreciate many people like you who have seen all this stuff unfold. And like I was saying this morning, who really know the truth and who walk in the truth, because this stuff has been crazy. For those of y'all who asked for the Cash App, is right there on the screen. I appreciate all of that. I'm so serious because again, it's time out for us running around with narratives that are not right, that are not true. And fuck all this shit for clicks and views. We are real people. Miko's a real person. Darius is a real person. I'm a motherfucking real person. All of these people who were affected negatively, we are real people. And when that shit make you feel some type of way, when that shit hurt, bitch, we swinging and banging. Fuck that shit. I just said many a days, bitch, I'll burn this shit down. Bitch, I won't have no goddamn YouTube channel. I will come out here swinging. Because don't mess with me and mine. I don't fuck with nobody. But bitches feel some type of way when you're doing something and they see you progressing. This is the reason why that nothing ass nigga who ain't got no legs sitting over there talking shit all the time. Dumb motherfucker. You want to sit up here and talk about me, but bitch, I was the one who showed you how to do this shit. But I don't get no thanks. I don't get no, I appreciate you. You and that stringy head bitch over there. Y'all want to be over here talking about me, but bitch, I helped y'all. I don't get no thanks. I don't get no love. It was all good until you got what you wanted, and you wanted to be over there with motherfucking Larry Reed, so you got your ass over there. Now y'all looking like dumbasses. And I'm the one supposed to be motherfucking jealous. Bitch, I'm the reason why you got his attention now.
But here's the thing that people fail to realize is Larry has always had his own team. These new and extra people were never going to really be where the inner circle of his friends are. And I've met Larry. I've went to his Reformation weekend church service twice. He knows me. I've been invited and went to his live taping he had back in 2018. He invited me VIP. So I don't see what people think that just because they're over there with him that they're going to garner something.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but that's what they do. Pam begged me. She begged me to get that man's information. And when she got that information, her and that fat fuck over there had did the old switcheroo, and I was all this bad person. I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Because I watched and we were so consumed with the white shithead story that, you know, I watched how they were following the church in Canarsie, because that's why I was really in tune with it, because I was like, if they have a thing where they can go up there and be a blessing to that ministry that, you know, what's the name, tried to gank them out of that church building, you know, I was down for that. And then next thing I know, they were gone from around you and over there with him, and I was like, okay, I've seen this more than once. It's not going to be 100% exactly what they're thinking they're going to get. And no, and not talking shit about Larry, but his inner court is the ones, if he's not paying you, is the only ones he's going to take care of, point blank and period. He's known me, hell, he's probably heard me on conscious sight the last 2 years plenty of times, knowing that I need a job and was willing to be a virtual assistant when he wanted.
Did he help you?
He did not offer. Didn't even say conscious, hey, your friend down here, I met her. I know Cynthia, tell her to call me. But you know, it didn't matter one way or the other. Even when I was running for that Fab Over 40 thing that you promoted me on your site back in no, they knew that you and Conscious promoted me.
Absolutely.
He couldn't say he didn't know nobody in that contest, because I was number fucking 3 and 4. And knew who was number 1 until they picked that white woman, and that was a fellow a travel nurse that I've been knowing for years. Man, I got some of the same friends in the business.
But see, Cynthia, that goes back to what I've been saying. These niggas out here want to make something like somebody feels some type of way about them or somebody's jealous. But how many times have y'all helped somebody?
And
like,
that's
real talk.
if we call all of us call ourselves Christians, what's the problem with being servant? Why we always gotta have our motherfucking hands out on some scam shit or some get rich quick shit? I miss the times of the 90s and the 2000s when we were able to be a blessing and help folk because we wanted to see them blessed.
Exactly.
And whether they came back and gave you an offering or not, it is what it was. Hell, biblically, the 10 bras, same thing. Blessed, only one came back to say thank you.
Exactly.
So, I mean, much less are we as humans in the earth. I mean, it's going to happen to us too.
Yes, and I think if I could say something, I love my brother so much. He's not just my brother when we go live. He's my brother in real life.
I believe
and I am so appreciative for him because he opened the door for me as well as so many other people. He didn't know me at first. We had to grow that relationship. Mm-hmm. We knew mutual parties, and we had to grow that relationship and that closeness. And I'm so appreciative. He has been there for me in ways, if I started to tell it, that's why I know he's my brother for real. When I need him, he's there. I'm there.
Well, you just y'all get y'all flowers amongst each others and let these back to the dead ass other content creators and folks and they followings and followers, just let them go. Because at this point, they've sold nothing but discord, and that's the only way that they can make any content worth anybody wanting to look at. You all got real giftings and talents that I want to see on display the rest of this year from each and every one of you, y'all, including you, Miss Miko.
I want her because this has really affected her in such a way. People really don't even understand. Like, this has affected all of us in such a negative way. And people really do. I have people thinking I make money, and I'm like, girl, let me show you this Cash App real quick. I'm like, bitch, I have $0 in my motherfucking cash. Well, see something. There you go. Bitch, this zero down at the bottom. Zero in my, there's zero right there. Wait, hold on, right there. Zero in my Cash App. And I'm like, y'all think I got money? Y'all think I really got it like that? I don't.
But you've often told us what you did with it when you bought your equipment to expand your broadcast, your podcast. You showed us. We saw the mics. We see the chair. It wasn't like he was taking money and then flossing on vacations and doing all this weird
But
shit.
Cynthia, listen, Cynthia, when the people did give something, I think when I asked, I was trying to do the studio. Remember the studio?
Right.
I was
Exactly.
trying to build the studio, which if everybody had to did something, I would have been able to do some extra stuff. But everything that's in here, my godmom sent me some money and I was able to do my lights. I had a friend of mine, he sent me something. Matter of fact, he bought my equipment. I bought this fucking chair. I bought my desk, my computer, all this other stuff. So what people gave me was $200.
Oh my God.
$200, Cynthia.
And I know they threw smut on your name over that campaign that you were running, but you were trying to grow the channel because they were asking you for more content, but didn't want to sow into you, and I couldn't understand it.
And then
That
and
was
then
weird
on
shit.
top of that, the back end of that is the fact that I have people that want me to tell stories, but it's like y'all want me to do bullshit because you mad at somebody. That's why you want me to do a story. That's why I tell people, you want me to do a story, run me some money. Because I'm not gonna do this bullshit. I'm not this time, not this time around. If it's not
That's
important to me, I'm not
why I
doing it.
do it. No, I wouldn't even do it for money because everybody want to tie everybody up in legalities over stupid stuff.
Now we can do contracts around this bitch.
I mean, yeah, or that too. But my thing is, I just hate what this has become. I mean, this should have been over and deaded years ago. And then the fact that money, time, and energy is spent dealing with a dude that is insignificant, probably in the eyes of the Lord at this point, because
Maybe Satan don't want to even deal with him.
you can't convince me that he's a child of God, and you done went out and you done set off this atomic bomb of misery amongst other folks that were just minding the business of whatever they were doing on their platforms. And because you got in your fat fee-fees, here we go. You gonna run to this one, run it out one, and when you couldn't make them do what you wanted to do, you started doxing and all of that. But I definitely, if I was y'all, consider doing because maybe this is how we get laws changed, doing a class action lawsuit, because he did use that job to dox y'all, and that's illegal. Not giving the playbook away, but shit, y'all might just want to, kind of pray on that one. And then that way you all can do a series and bring all your platforms together for that one time, if it's ever successful, and show them that, look, we're even lobbying to get this shit changed because this affected us to the point that people's lives were in danger, and it was not funny. It was never funny, and especially when that happened, it was not funny.
Yeah. Well, listen, I appreciate you, Cynthia. I really do.
I love you. Step down. I just had to get that off because I was trying to talk to y'all earlier, but by the time I made it back to the house, conscience was getting off the line.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, Cynthia. Thank you.
Love you too.
Love you too, babe.
Love you guys.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Okay, Miko, Darius, y'all got something to say? Because we've been on the 2 hours.
No.
I know you're not done, Miko. I know you really want to.
I'm not done. We might have Amazon to deliver me a package, Start with that. No, I'm not done. But it is what it is. I thank you for allowing me to come on.
We gonna do this. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm. Darius, it was nice seeing you. I'm finna jump off and you give me
It was good seeing you too, love. Need to see you more.
All right. Talk to y'all soon.
All right. Darius, you got something you got something that's on your heart you want to say so we get off.
I mean, no, I just want to remind everybody that my brother here is doing the King Jive Show live at St. Pete Pride Shades of Pride, June the 14th and 15th here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It is a free event. We're going to have a festival, 2 days of events, one of which is the King Jive Show. Myself will be on the panel. If you guys are familiar with Tata T, Laomi, who's from the ballroom world, and Diamond Carrington, who is a friend of us on here. And so it's going to be a great time. If you can get to Tampa, St. Petersburg, come on and join us. Like I said, it's a free event. We want to see definitely all our folks that are local. We definitely want to see you all. If you can get here, we really want y'all to be here.
Hold on, I was trying to find damn. I was trying to
Denard too. I did not mention Denard. Denard also is going to be with us on the panel. Thank you. I do have you know what? I said at one point I wanted to be on radio at one point.
Well, you need to get on it. Waiting.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find a flyer. Damn. I know I got it. Oh Lord.
You got it. If you all are on Facebook, there is a Facebook page for the event. It's called Shades of Pride. If you just type in Shades of Pride, the event page will come up. It'll tell you everything that's going on during those 2 days of the festival. Our St. Pete Pride Facebook page, as well as on Instagram at St. Pete Pride. All the information is on there. Like I said, those of you all who can come, we really would love to see you all in person.
Absolutely. Listen, Denot's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Deer's gonna be there. We're gonna have one big event and we're gonna have fun. Again, thank you all so much for watching the show tonight. Do not forget to support the page. Okay, hit that Cash App, hit that whatever donation that's in the descriptions. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Y'all do good tonight, okay? Do good tonight. You know, make sure y'all support. It's so much stuff going on. I wish I could really go through and explain. I pray to God that this court case is over soon so I can really tell y'all what the fuck has really been going on, because it's a lot of stuff that I can't say publicly for the sake of niggas trying to come behind me to be disparaging. That's what's irritating me the most right now. And so people don't understand when people are dibbling and dabbling in people's court cases. These white folks don't know what the fuck is going on. They just know people are just harassing the court, which pisses them off, and they don't know what the hell is going on. So anyways, y'all be a blessing or whatever. But I promise you, when things happen to these niggas, they'll understand a whole lot better and differently. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Darius, brother, I appreciate you. I really, really do. God knows I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you in London and Jazz. I appreciate you. Hey, Al. Praise God. Al's a comedian, y'all. Y'all go over there and support him over there on Facebook. Al Thompson. Send me little praying hands. Praise God. We always need some prayer. We may have to bring Al to Shades of Pride next year.
Okay, come on.
Oh my God. So anyways, y'all, if y'all have enjoyed the show, please make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Please make sure y'all hit that Cash App and everything like that. I am just grateful that you all have been here watching the show this entire time. Thank y'all again. Did I do something? Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all support the channel. And we're gonna be about this piece. Okay, if you enjoyed the show, y'all better make sure y'all have hit that like button. All right, y'all. There's you got something you want to say before we get off?
No, just always grateful to see Jives Nation. Y'all support my brother. Y'all continue to do.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Oh, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Friday, Thursday.
Tomorrow, Friday. No, Thursday. You know we lost the day with Memorial Day. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Okay, y'all. We're gonna have a show tomorrow. We're gonna have a show Friday. They're not gonna be with us one of them days. We got a show coming up with Elvis. We're gonna talk about some politics and stuff like that. So we're gonna be back real soon. Y'all just look out for them notifications and stuff like that. Peace out, y'all.